going to be super easy. It's a quick, easy 80s makeup look. I thought, you know, I want to do something fun for the Halloween this year, but I didn't really want to do like the blood and guts and zombies and all that kind of stuff, and I thought, what would be cute? Well, let's just do like a quick like 80s like makeup tutorial. I'm gonna do my hair. It's gonna be really quick and easy. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my hair up, and if you have a scrunchie, that'd be perfect. And I lost all my scrunchies. I don't know where they went, so I'm just gonna clip it up. These kind of clips were popular in the 80s. I am a child of the 80s. I was born in 1981, so I was like, you know, totally cool in the 80s. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is foundation, and I love this Morphe brush, and I love this foundation by Lumi. It's their, I think it's light ivory. Porcelain light ivory. So it's a really good one. Let's go ahead and rock that. I'd like to do 2 pumps on the brush, and then I dot it everywhere, and then I just work it in. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing some concealer under my eyes, and I'm going to be priming my eyelids with concealer, and I'm going to be using this Sigma Kabuki pointed kabuki brush. I'm going to just put a couple dots down here, and then one up here and one up there. I'll blend this out with my kabuki brush. I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer using a really small Sigma tapered brush. It's the F35 face brush, and just the Fit Me powder. Okay, so I'm going to actually go ahead and use the Bare Minerals Real Rested under my eyes too, just to give them a little bit more concealing. Now, since I'm going to be using a purple shade on my eyes today, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face so that the last thing I do are my eyes, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes. I'm going to use my Rimmel translucent powder and my Sigma tapered face F30, or actually F25 brush. So since you're going to a party, you really want to set your foundation, because if you're dancing and, you know, drinking or whatever, you might be sweating, which I usually do. So we want to go ahead and set the whole face. Okay, so next I'm going to lightly contour, and I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer and just a little brush it came with. And I'm going to go ahead and do from the top of my ear here and down, and I'm not going to go too far in, just right there. And it's going to look a little harsh right now, but we're going to blend it out. And you're going to bring some up to your temples here. So I'm going to contour my jaw right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and blush, and the blush I'm using is called Pink by Lorac. I've had this blush forever, and it's super hot pink. And they loved blush in the 80s, and I love blush too, so blush is actually going to go really high up, right over here too, and kind of go around in like a C shape. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and highlight, and I'm going to be using Physicians Formula Translucent Pearl, and then my Real Techniques, what is it, Bold Metals 300 brush. For me, I love a lot of highlight. I'm actually going to use the Stereo Rose by MAC. I love this one. I'm just going to use the same brush. Okay, so now we're going to go to the eyes, and let me zoom in for the eyes, okay? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do with our eyes today is our eyebrows. And I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Mystery with a little angled MAC 266 brush. And my eyebrows are pretty thick as is. I just want to fill them in just a little bit here on the bottom. So after you've done that, I'm just going to take a little spoolie here and brush through that. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is setting my eyebrows. I'm going to use my eyebrow gel that I always use, but I'm going to brush them straight up. I know it sounds crazy, but like think back to like the Labyrinth and Jennifer Connelly's eyebrows. First of all, she has amazing eyebrows, and they're like totally sticking straight up. So I'm just going to do that. And this is going to give you such an 80s vibe. So that's why if you're planning on, well, if you're planning on doing an 80s look, try to let your eyebrows grow out just a little bit. And then you can also use that same brush just to brush it out even more so it's not looking like glued. So the next thing we're going to do is be using a purple eyeliner, and we're going to put it all over our eyelid. I'm just going to take this Morphe brush and blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Okay, so after we have the eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this purple right here from the Morphe T35 palette, and I'm just going to place it right on the inside here. And I'm using a Sigma brush. Pack that actually all over the lid. And if you wanted to deepen it up more of like a punk look, you could use this darker purple, but I like this light one. That's good. And then kind of blend upward. Once you get that color on the lid, blend up. Okay, so now that I have that purple all over eyelids, I'm going to actually pick up this hot pink on a blending brush. And I'm going to put some right here in my crease. Okay, and blend upwards. Blend. It's okay if it comes up here into that space. I'm going to add a little bit more purple eyeliner right to the base now. And I'm going to put eyeliner on the bottom here. Use my finger to blend that out. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of tone down this pink a little bit by using a lighter pink. So I'm going to grab this shade right here and a big fluffy brush, tap off the excess, and I'm going to place it right here. This will soften it a bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take that same pink that we used before. I'm just going to put it right here in the center, or right in the tear duct. So same pink, but right here in the tear duct. And this is just an angled brush, and I'm going to bring it in right here. Okay, so now that the eyeshadow is done and blended how I like it, I'm going to go ahead and do blue mascara. So light coating of blue mascara. And then we'll go ahead and add some mascara to the bottom lashes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes now that my mascara is dried. Okay, so I'm going to use the Ardell Wispy Lashes. And this is the Salon Perfect Brush On Gel. Okay, so once your lashes have dried, the lash glue, go ahead and add that blue mascara to them. Okay, I'm going to finish by lining my lips with this NYX Pale Pink Lip Liner. Okay, so I have two lipsticks that I want to try. The first one is called Pink Pop, and these are the Maybelline Vivids. And this one's a crazy light pink. I think it'll be really fun. Or this is the same brand, the Vivids Hot Plum. This is a really bright pink, but I think I'm going to do the light pink. I think the Pink Pop is going to be really fun. Whoa, that is totally 80s. Okay, now we're going to do the hair. So go ahead and plug in your crimper. This is an old one. I borrowed it from my friend because I don't have one. I don't know. I never got one when I was a kid. But, yeah. So go ahead and plug this in. And while this is heating up, go ahead and grab your supplies for your hair. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a brush, obviously. And you're going to need a clip, and we had that earlier. And the most important thing you're going to need is a heat protectant spray, and this is hot off the press. It's by Paul Mitchell. It's a pretty good one, and especially if you have color treated damaged hair like I do. And the other thing you're going to need is hairspray. You should have 5 times this amount for an 80s look, but this is all I have. The other thing that I would also suggest before you do your hair is at least have it like 2nd day washed hair or 3rd day washed hair. If your hair is like really clean, this is not going to work. It's not going to stay together, so make sure that your hair is like somewhat dirty. I know that sounds gross, but that's just how it goes. Use more of this hot off the press and concentrate that on the ends too. And I'm going to use some hairspray too. This is what we did in the 80s. Hairspray was like best friend central. Okay, and then I'm going to brush that out. I have 2 sections. And you're going to take your crimper and you're going to hold it down. Should only be about 10 seconds each. Crimp. Now you're gonna flip your head over and shake everything all out. Okay. I'm gonna try to insert a picture of me, totally 80s child, like right here. Check out that side pony and those permed bangs. I was rocking it even at age like 7. Okay, so here's the look all done. So you just kind of play with your hair. You're just gonna have fun, messy hair. It's all crimped and crazy, and it's just really fun. You can you could tie it up. You could put a big bow in there. You could do a big old side pony. Yeah, so this is how my 80s look turned out. I hope you guys liked it. Let me get a close-up of the eye makeup.